Welcome to Ninethy Gaming.
Hello everybody, my name is Ninethy and welcome back to another Roundup Monday where I go over the news that we've had over the weekend and I catch you all up to date for those of you who aren't up to date, and for those of you who are up to date you get to hear my opinion, which is the most important thing in the world. So Unyshek put out this arrogant as fuck update. Most of it's pretty clean until we get towards the end. So let's not waste any time. Hey all, we're back with another weekly update. This time we wanted to provide more info on the big team battle, continue our conversations around the shop, and more. Let's go. They talk about how they aren't able to do much or the update they put out didn't really help big team battle too much. However, they are planning to get a new one out very soon, which is the earliest they expect is February the 3rd, which is pretty good. Shop updates this week. We rolled out individual items for the first time, paying attention to the feedback covering them. We've seen the desire to have bundles while making the individual items within purchasable. This is not something the shop supports right now, and we are evaluating our overall presentation to see how we can better meet needs and expectations. I've said this countless times, but I'm going to say it again here. This game was boasted to be the 10-year-long journey. This is the foundation of something they have plans for 10 fucking years. And they not only cannot get Slayer into their playlist, into their UI, an extra, like, instead of 4 fucking playlists, we now have 5. They can't do that. They can't fix their fucking shop. How on God's green earth does your shop not support having bundles where you can pick individual items? 3 for free, it's very f***ing simple. You have the bundle, you click on the bundle, then you click the thing inside the bundle, like the helmet, and it gives you a price at a massive discount because you only want the helmet. And what you do is you mathematically make it so that any individual item is 100 points more, so that if you were to spend to buy things individually, it would come to, 200 more than the bundle is. That's how bundles fucking work. They're supposed to be a bonus thing. You just don't want to. You just don't want to. Just say you don't want to. You greedy f***s. For the rest of Season 1, our focus is to provide a better offering of individual items and bundles to help players get the customizations they would like without having to buy larger. I don't want to buy anything. Your store shit. Your store is terrible. Like, there's so much garbage in there. There's 12-year-old armor in there that I've already had to unlock two times in the past, in Halo Reach and then in Halo MCC. Armor you've not created, armor you've not designed, and then when you've recreated this armor, you've got things wrong, like misalignment and details. Fuck you! Like, if your store had some cool shit in it, like, I don't know, eagle shoulder pads for 100 points each, I would have been like, that's worth it, I'm getting them. But you're not. You're giving me square option 1, square option 2, circle 1, circle option 2. That's the limit of your f***ing creativity. Not only is your store overpriced, not only is your store obnoxious, not only is your store a f***ing scam, but your team's creativity is so goddamn lackluster that you're giving dinner plates as a fucking $5 option for your Spartan. I don't want fucking squares. I want shit like Commando or Security. Armor with personality to it. Armor that's individual. Armor that has character and purpose. The EOD shoulders were made so that bomb disposal units have more protection to them, as a example, but no, we'll have squares and we'll have circles. A quick shift post-holidays was in recognitions that we were not delivering on value, quality, or price. No shit. The offers we are running right now and will continue to run through Season 1 are to help us learn what is working and what is not, how much money they can make, and how much they have to pull back to a standard that's still obnoxiously priced, but people will now consider reasonable because $20 for armor was wrong, but $15 might just be right. This will take time. No, it won't. but we know that our learnings here will positively impact Season 2 right off the bat. I'm not entirely sure how it will take time if you're confident that you've learned enough of a lesson that in Season 2, which is like 4 months away, you'll be able to rectify things. If you're confident that you'll have a better fucking system in place 4 months in time, but you don't know that you can implement it now, that just makes no fucking sense, if I'm honest with you. There's also been some questions about how and if previous bundles will return to shop, and right now we are looking at this on a bundle by bundle basis. Some bundles will come back in rotation, and some will be broken up to allow players to purchase their individual items. We'll have more info to share on this in the future. A lot of what 343 says is we'll have more info to share in the future. That seems to be their slogan. Halo 343 Halo Infinite will have more to share on the future. They also removed Behemoth. Oh, the cat ears will return to the shop again this season. Don't care. It's not even cross-call. What's the fucking point? Behemoth's been taken out of ranked, or the Behemoth CTF, which is capture the flag. Oh, I'm yawning of how boring 343 is. And then this is the really shit thing. This is this. Cyber Showdowns, Neon Screen, and Neon Mohawk. Eagle-eyed players noticed these two armor effects weren't absolutely perfectly in line with their Spartan helmets. You don't need to be eagle-eyed to see that the fucking visor is wonky as shit, and you don't need to be absolutely perfectly aligned either. Right, so someone actually explained this on Reddit, and I googled this. I looked into some research about how feasible it is. Most modeling things have coordinates and grids. It's as simple as typing 01 to like 02 essentially, and it centers it, and then from there on out you anchor it, and then you magnetize and stuff like that. So it shouldn't have been hard. So was this manually put in and they just went good enough and left it? Because I feel like it is. This, I hate Unisec. I'm sorry, I do. I think the guy's a fucking baby raging. He's actually being so obnoxiously passive aggressive here, and he's baby raging. Because guess what? When you have fans, when you have a fandom, if you don't cater to them and you then shit on them, people are gonna be pissed off. You've taken something they're passionate about, you've ruined it in an aspect, or you're milking it, and then when people go, whoa, what the fuck's the thing? And you go, of course people aren't gonna like you, are they? How old are you? What, you like 30 or something? Start acting your fucking age. You're in charge of a community-driven experience, and you're crying on the internet. You fucking man-child. What the fuck? Sparing some light-hearted memes. Don't worry though, we've busted out our levels and protractors, and we'll get these centered when Season 2 rolls out. Oh, but it'll take 4 months to fix these effects. Too long didn't ring. Big team battle may be fixed again next week. Shop can't be reformatted. Behemoth gone. Armor effects straightened out in 3 months. Yeah. I really hope that's sarcasm. I half expect to log in right now to have the scene fixed. I was expecting an update on several other issues too. At this point, I can't care about the shop. Please address the server stability. You should not even discuss the shop until you fix your game. Please fix random disconnects. While you're fixing the unalignments, could you hit up the plate for your eye? It's perfectly aligned. So, there's actually pictures on Reddit of, here's a screenshot of the armor not being aligned. But you've got to be perfectly eagle-eyed to detect it, to see it. Because, you know, common sense and just fucking seeing things isn't enough. You need to be Ezio from Assassin's Creed with the eagle vision to see the misalignment. I don't think you're seeing this, but if you are, I genuinely hope both sides of your pillow are warm. I've already seen it, so I'm going to pause and tell you my thoughts. It's bad, in my opinion. This great shot looks cool. Why is there an AK-47 like 500 years in the future? This shouldn't be here. Visually stunning.
Humanity.
Armor is wonky as fuck here. This is a bad shot. The armor's not clearly attached properly. You can see this wobble. I will go back again. It's wobbling. It's not attached properly. This looks good.
Master Chief, huh?
Why are you talking to him like that?
The Master Chief was enhanced and trained for one purpose: to win this war.
So that's Halsey. bad casting, but whatever.
He and the other Spartans are our
Okay, why does she... Oh, God. Why does she have highlights in her hair? She's a Spartan. You go on to talk about how they're controlled, but you're allowing them to express their personality through their hair.
are our only effective weapons against the Covenant.
That elite, by the way. A lot of people don't like it. I think it looks really cool.
He is lethal, upgradable, and most importantly, controllable.
There you go. He's controllable. So why are you allowing them to express their personality? Shoulders are too low. I get that's for a movement purpose. I understand that. I've built armor. I 110% get that. However, they're still concaved in, which still restricts movement. So I would have spiked them out, raised them up. But that's just me. There is something that's stupid here.
Upgradable, and most importantly,
That shot is terrible. A biologically enhanced super soldier would have way more control over that gun. It's such a flail. Look how he flails it. Ugh.
controllable.
Covenant
That does look sick.
forces appear to be excavating some kind of object.
Now, I don't like the voice, but I understand why they might not be able to get Steve Downes. Could have got a better voice. I think Steve Downes is getting a little old now, so obviously he sounded a bit strained in Infinite, but if they couldn't get Steve Downes, I understand that. However, you could have got a better voice. There are tons of Chief impersonators out there. No disrespect to the person voicing Chief here, just a bad casting choice.
When I touch the
Visually, it looks incredible. It looks beautiful.
I'm Cortana.
Okay, that's all you need to know. I will give a full breakdown on this trailer another day. However, I did just want to talk about its existence and point out a few things as to why I don't think it's good. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's going to flop. Oh, actually, there is an update to that, funnily enough. Halo, the series showrunners, have already left the show before the premiere date. So a lot of people have already been talking about the many issues with the show. And we can just see from the trailer, from a visual to story and so on, I won't get into that. So here's some information I thought I'd share. And they thankfully quoted the most important part of this headline, or this report, is on June 25th, 2021, it was reported that both Kane and Killian, I'm sorry, I hope I didn't butcher your name, would be exiting as showrunners following the completion of season 1. Killian had left prior to the start of production due to him feeling that he wasn't able to fulfill the duties of a showrunner, with Kane taking the reins as lead showrunner until post-production work had been completed. However, should the show get picked up for a second season, Kane would not return. That's not good news. Again, I will do an entire different video on this if you want, but what I will say is I have no confidence in this show. Yeah, sure, it looks cool. If I was 12 years old, I'd be fucking all over this, but I'm not 12. I'm a grown adult. I know what to look for in programs. I know what to look for in shows and films, and it's just there's a lot wrong with it. There's a lot more wrong with it than there is good. There are good aspects. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be a hater here. It looks great in terms of like the CGI for the most part. I really like the look of the elites. But there are problems with it. However, that has been Roundup Monday. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. What do you think about Halo Infinite? Do you think it's dead? Do you think this Halo show is dead? Do you think Halo as a title potentially is dead? Would love to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Don't forget to hit like. And if you disagree with me, understand that that's perfectly fine. You may not like what I have to say, but at least be mature and reasonable about it. And tell me why you disagree with me. Don't shout at me. Thank you all for watching, everybody. My name is Timothy, and I'll see you in the next video.